That's the greetings in these parts, and when you come to College Station, Texas, you know that the Aggies are ready to gig 'em. Kyle Field will be swaying and electric for this one. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the SMU Mustangs, taking on another team from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Coates. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So Texas A&M's offense is on the field for the first time today. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Oh, everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can trust on him. He's dependable, Palmer.
He's also one of those guys, if he gets in a good rhythm, watch out. This dude starts firing strikes.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense because they just ran the ball right up the middle. And they gashed you.
Now on first down from the 30. They'll ride the hot hand. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On the ground with the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. So SMU's offense will take the field for the first time. And if these two guys wind up getting matched up, David, we'll see what wins, speed or force.
Yeah, and you love to be physical. And this linebacker does that consistently. Now, Jesse, keeping up with the speed on the other side, that's a different animal.
Might be different, but we're going to see this receiver work underneath on some drag routes. You better be careful. You do not want to get caught in the wash against this linebacker.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Out of the gun to give to the back. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They're trying to get to it. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
And that's a great job by the defense not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside, got the sack on the play.
And the returner will be brought down. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll try the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Comes out throwing on first down. He'll take a shot. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Trying to get to it. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped a really big play.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They'll run the toss. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And a lot of times the defense is focused on the middle, right? Bring more big bodies in the red zone. Don't let them run the football. Offense tries to do the opposite. Get outside. Get their speedster the football. Had a little bit of success.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. He'll try to put one down the boulevard from 42 yards out. Absolutely perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll run this play from the pistol. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gutierrez. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Off play action. Fires to the right. It's caught. And the explosive play, they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Mustangs will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Off play action on first down. Moving away from pressure. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the...
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. It's complete to the left. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd down going up top. He'll pull it down and run. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down.
Well, it's a really nice job there on that 3rd down, trying to get after this quarterback. And obviously they're not able to make the play in the backfield, but really nice job pursuing. You see the athleticism and the speed they have, how they play as a unit together. Only giving up a little bit of a gain and now setting up 4th down.
Pocket starts to collapse. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. And the Mustangs are flying down the field.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there.
And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. He breaks the tackle. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And it's right down the boulevard. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Handoff to the single back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
He barely got the ball. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in 3rd and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, KD bar the door, let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause the fumble. Great 3rd down execution by this defense.
The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on 2nd down. The quick out. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. Used the play fake, now to throw. He's right on target. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. It's complete to the right. Knocked off his feet. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he missed it. No good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make with this.
First down for this offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Now 2nd and 10. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. It's in. Complete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Off the play fake. Quick strike complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. They'll make the tackle, force the 4th down.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. Motion from the offense. Right back to the well. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Excellent field position here for the offense. Handoff from the gun. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Ware. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, let's recap that top 5 matchup that just went final moments ago. Temple sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Philly. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's going to take off. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Sweet cut there. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just chews up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight end and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They go to the ground. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers.
What a great job defending the comeback there by the defender, right? He was able to squat, transition, break on the ball, and knock it down. Could not have played that better.
He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds.
Third down. Coming up.
Got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They come to the line 3 yards away from the first down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
Now, 4th down.
And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. Tackled after picking up the first down.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that first down. Nice job.
Fires to the tight end. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Offense getting set for first down. They'll go to the ground. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. And the Mustangs want to move quickly. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Offense lining up quickly. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get that ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can go either direction. You can get him matched up on somebody that's not as fast, and you watch, he can run away from those linebackers or safeties.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Now on 2nd down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Powers through the defender. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. Hard running there. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. After the run, now to throw. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Well, this offense giveth, and then it turned around and giveth it back.
And I think a bunch of people are going to go, why don't they just turn around and hand the ball? I'm not going to hand the ball off every single play. I understand nice big play the play before, but listen, you got to mix it up. You got to keep them guessing, but you obviously want to have a little more success than that.
Well, just nowhere to go there. It started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, SMU! They'll try to add another to their lead. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the school.
Yeah, they had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on it. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give them a cushion and give them some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David. They know they've got to go score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a tennis match. You're just trying to break serve at some point, just back and forth, both offense.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. Just a better play there by the defense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Texas A&M ready to kick it away to get the third quarter started. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quarterback moving. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They get to the line quickly.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows.
And the blitz gets to him just like that.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Ware. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Mustangs will call on their punt team. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Aggies. Team to kick it away.
On to punt it away.
Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got it in the middle, it's Gutierrez. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Dialing up the 2nd down pass play. Fires to the big fella. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. They'll throw it on 1st down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
Right, and that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers.
Intercepted. Taking it the other way. Touchdown Mustangs! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Guys, a battle in the Peach State today. A lot of red and gold in the stands whenever the Yellow Jackets and Dogs have at it. And here's the latest. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had 0 problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. He's got the back in the middle. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. He did a nice job of it.
To the air on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Leaves it with the back. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grab near the marker. It's Gutierrez. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
This is exactly why 3rd down is practiced every single day. 3rd and short, 3rd and medium, 3rd and long. It's money down for a reason. You got to lock in. Great success by the offense so far on 3rd down.
Kept it on the ground on 1st down. See if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. San Jose State took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Spartans that fired on all cylinders. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Really good job there on the pitch and catch. You think about Texas A&M and their ability to recruit receivers in recent years. It's been about as good as anybody, I think. You think about names like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk. They're getting guys not just in the state of Texas, but nationally that want to come.
Fires toward the end zone. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Really good job by the defense taking away the deep ball. Remember, you can roll those corners up, or you can roll those corners back. If you want to take away the deep ball, keep them back deep. You want to take away the shallow stuff, bring them up tight on the line of scrimmage.
And they got him for the sack.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Feeling some heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake. but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Bill.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Running back searching for a hole. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Oh, picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, the offense turns it over. And talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Coming after it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. He's looking to pass. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for room. It's Ware. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Power football with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll line up for a second down play. They give it to him again. Fighting off the defender. At the 35, he's got room. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Hands it off. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The Mustangs have their offense in high gear. They want to throw it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Running to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Moves around to clear up the vision. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Guys, still a 6-point game, but a missed opportunity. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. To the ground with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loss of 2. Brings up third down.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. He wants to start this drive with a pass, using the quick game. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
That's a first down for the offense.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defense coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, SMU! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the score. He tries to take the top off. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Gets it out fast. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. They'll try it over the left side. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
24-yard line. Second down coming up.
Second down coming up. Might as well stick with him. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Ball in the air, intercepted. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. First down here for the offense. Give to the running back. Just slithered through the tackle, and he's got room to run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. And the Mustangs moving quickly to the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ware. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Mustangs will punt it away on fourth down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Let's see what he can do with it. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks that this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hang in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Another sack on the day. This offense has to do something different. Maybe bring in more bodies, run max protection, keep more guys in the block, only send a couple guys out.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Makes his connection. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. It's first and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. It's complete. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. They're going to throw it again. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Man, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I know a first down ends this football game. So I got to get my guys physical, ready to roll.
Yeah, because you know this defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying to get tackles, using their timeouts to get the football back. So this is going to come down to who's better in the trenches.
Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Pinned just inside their own 20. They need to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run.
Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm